All right, so I wanted to do this one separate, multiplying two fractions or two mixed numbers. So if I have 3.5 times 8 and 1, and let's say 8 and 2/3. Traditionally, this is three groups of two plus one, so that would be three groups of two is six plus one is 7/2. And this is eight groups of three, which is 24, plus two is 26/3. And then I multiply straight across. Uh, 2 times 3 is 6, 7 times 26. Let's see, that's 4. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18. That's 182 over 6, which is 182 divided by 6 is 330 with a remainder of 2. So that is 30 and 2/6, which now can be reduced to 30 and 1/3. So this one is pretty easy and fast, but it requires a lot of steps. You have to know how to convert a mixed number to a improper fraction. You have to multiply sometimes some pretty big numbers, and then you have to reduce when you get to the end. Um, so to do this with the area model is a little bit easier, but it's not much easier. But I think it's sometimes a little more. Um, it's easier in the fact that you're doing one part at a time. So if my 3.5 is 3.5, and my 8 and 2/3 is here, I'm just going to do one part at a time. So 3 times 8 is 24. And then 3 times 2/3 is pretty easy because I can multiply straight across. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 over 3 is 2. So that's 2. And then 1/2 of 8. So half of 8, 1/2 times 8 over 1. That's pretty easy because half of 8 is just 4. So this has been pretty easy. The last part is the part that messes people up. I've got 1/2 times 2/3, and I just multiply straight across. So that's 2 over 6, and 2/6 reduces to 1/3. So I've got 1/3 here. Now I just add them all up. 24 plus 2 plus 4, that's 22, 24, 26, 20, 28, 30. So that's 30 and 1/3. So 30 plus 1/3 is 30 and 1/3. 8 and 2/3 times 3.5 is 30 and 1/3. I like this one better because these pieces are easier to do and then add them all up than this one. But you can do whatever one you like. And it also works with just fractions. If I had 1/3 times 5/8, now I didn't teach just straight fractions with the area model because it's easy easier to do with regular multiply straight across because you multiply straight across. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 8 is 24. So it's 5/24. But the area model actually gets a little more confusing on this because 1/3 is breaking this into three equal pieces. And then 5/8 is breaking this into eight equal pieces. Okay. And then you color in the correct amount. So here I've got 1/3, so I'm going to color 1. And then here I've got 5/8, so I'm going to color 5. Actually, let me do it in highlight. So I'm going to color 1, That's good. And then this one, I've got 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so the end is how many are colored with 2 colors. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are colored with 2 colors. And how many do I have altogether? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3. That's 24. So 5 24ths the same way. The traditional way is easier than the area model, but not as fun, I don't think. So, okay, multiplying fractions with the area model.